Dude, seriously, though, I was like getting dizzy towards the middle of Premonitions. I was just getting assaulted. She turned the volume up even higher than normal. Normally, we're at like 50, right? It was at like 56 or something, just blasting in my ears.
I said sorry.
I'm like, just
Oh, is that what?
rocked.
That's what that was. I was like, did you like accidentally hit him or something? Like,
No, I turned it up a lot.
Hey, what's up, guys? Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. Joining me this evening is Taylor.
Hello.
And as you guys may have noticed from the title of this video, joining us today, a very special guest, all the way from Minnesota. We've got the lead guitarist, the founder, the songwriter, the man himself, Sam Melchior.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
What's up, man?
Not much. How are you guys?
Dude,
Amazing.
honestly,
Shaking.
everyone watching right now, I'm freaking out. Just being honest. Like,
Everybody,
you know.
Yeah.
This is so cool, man. Like, welcome to the channel. We love your music. Like, it's not just deathcore. Like, it's heavy, it's brutal, but you have a certain like melody, attention to detail in your music that really comes out. It's phenomenal, dude. Like, it really is, man. Like, thank you for your music and thank you for being here, dude.
Yeah. No, thank you for the kind words. That means a lot. You guys listen to a lot of music, so to be able to be put on a pedestal, yeah, so sick.
Dude, it's all you. But you want to tell everyone what we're doing today? We got a new release.
Yeah. So we're gonna listen in full to the new Sinestia EP, Premonitions. 2 of the tracks have been released already. So we'll be bookending the release with 2 new tracks that we're gonna check out today. We're gonna listen to all 4 songs in full.
And we got a music video too, right?
A new music video. Yes.
Oh my
Before
God.
we start this, I do have one question for you.
Okay.
It's come up a couple times. We have two Sinestia reactions on the channel, right? As well as the entire Poetic Edda EP. So, like 6 songs. But one of them has given us issues in 2 videos. Now we have the man on the channel. I gotta ask, how do you pronounce your first single?
With Ryan, right? The one from
Yes.
February? Yeah. I should preface this by saying that I don't speak Latin, and it's a Latin title. So the way that me and all of the guys say it would be Dies Irae.
Dies Irae.
Yeah.
Dies Irae.
Yep. And so if you were fluent in Latin, you would roll that R.
Irae.
He's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Guys,
So I'm not saying
Dies
that's correct,
Irae.
right? That's the part we say. But then you
Yeah,
guys can say that now as well. Yeah.
but it's coming from your mouth, so it's correct. You wrote it.
Okay.
Dies Irae.
Yes.
All right, well, I guess
Never know.
let's check out some new music. Taylor, you ready?
No, yes. No, yes.
Sam, you ready?
Yes. Let's do it.
Wait, what is the title of the first song? love that.
Hell yeah. My face
I
hurts.
can breathe. There's no breaks. Diaz Irae. It's so much better with headphones on. I listened to the song with my earbuds earlier. Great, but fully fucking immersed.
Surround sound.
So fucking nasty. This fucking shredding, dude. Like, I can't believe you're right there. Shredding. So sick.
I love this part.
At least you have some familiar territory. You know this one.
It's so
Breath.
fucking good, dude.
Yeah. Ugh. You're right, that was so much better than my car.
Dude. This is fucking happening. Dude, this song fucking slaps, dude. They all do, man.
Go.
This addition to the song too, dude. Like, This is so cool how y'all did this too, dude. Fucking disgusting.
I always catch myself holding my breath.
Alright, last track. This is Premonitions, new video.
Oh my god.
This is already sick. Already sick with the piano intro and the castle. Fucking bravo, dude.
Holy
you.
shit. Oh, I need those. I need to hear.
I'm dizzy. I'm legit dizzy. That
Oh
was
my god.
There's a lot going on.
insane. I don't know where to begin.
Yeah, let me catch my breath.
Yeah, you guys, you take your time.
Okay, first that last song. I thought it was gonna end, and I was like, please don't end, please don't end. And then it didn't, and I was like, yes!
Yeah, it's like so long. It's like 6 minutes long.
It was
Dude.
perfect. Perfect length,
Yeah.
and I love the way that it ended.
It's so good. The video was so cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
The
so
shredding,
happy with
the
that.
piano, the different, like, all the different tones of screams and all the different sounds he was making. Like you had like a jam beat in the middle. I don't so much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's so fucking good. And then the first song, I couldn't
Yeah.
breathe at all. There was no
Yeah.
breathing.
Yeah, that one goes.
I can't decide between the two new ones that we just heard.
They're
That's
all
good.
so good. All four.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. Dude.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of almost expecting the two new ones to overshadow the ones that you guys already released, but they don't. Like,
Yeah.
you're so right. They're all so solid. More than solid. I don't even know what to say.
Now the tricky part was like, so DS was written first. That was written like about this time last year, instrumentally at least. And so with each one that I worked on, I'm like, everyone needs to hold up to each other. Like, if there's a standout, that's great, but like, we can't have a clear weakest song on the EP.
Mhm.
You know? So
Success? I mean,
Yeah.
dude.
yeah, I'm glad to have you guys stamp of approval. That's nice.
Holy cow.
Okay. Stamp of approval. I got a question, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can talk for a little bit if you need to just give me something to talk about.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Sinestia on
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah.
252.8 thousand monthly listeners.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Like, tell me about that, man. Like, that's
This is crazy.
258,000 stamps of approval right there. And they haven't even heard this. This is,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
dude, that number's about to go up.
I hope so. It's you can't even imagine that many people, right? You drive by like St. Paul has like probably close to that number of people. It's like you take the entire population of the capital of Minnesota and they all listen to this, which is crazy. Yeah, it's so cool to think about, like, too, when like we put our album out in 2022, or like, man, it'd be super sick to crack 10,000 monthly on Spotify, and we didn't, and it was fine. And at that point I was like, well, this will just be like a passion project, and like I'll just keep doing it, but I don't expect to like have this take off. And then Blake and I started working on the Edda stuff together. And when we put that out, we were both like, man, it would be cool to get to 10K. And then we got to like 60K from Devour, the first song. And then Edda put us over 100. And then the full EP put us over 200. So yeah, I don't know where they come from either. That's it takes
10K
so many.
was the goal. You guys were sitting there talking about that would be cool to hit 10K off the
Yeah,
EP.
Like 2 years ago. Yeah, two and a half years ago. Close to 3, actually, when we first started. We started in December of 22 working on that stuff. And at that point, we were like, 10K would be awesome.
I think it came through, like, the passion project aspect.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
It's
Still treat it that way, but like,
Exactly.
yeah. So
It's paying off.
Yes. Yeah, it's
You
been
said,
good.
so you told me before these 4 songs took you a while to write. Like
Yeah.
how was the writing process for you?
I wouldn't wish it on anybody. It's like it's terrible. I talked to Blake about this. He and I can like commiserate together about the way that we do things because our brains operate in similar ways when we write. Um, just like, especially like song structure wise, there's 2 songs on this EP that are more linear with no real repeating parts. There's development of the same idea that comes back multiple times if you listen for it, but there's no chorus per se. And then the last 2 songs, Morning Star and Premonitions, we did sort of um, like I use this song structure a lot. Shadow of Intent does it a lot, where you go whatever you want for the first minute, minute and a half, and then eventually you need to have something that grounds the song, so like a chorus section, and then you go back into whatever you want for however long you want, and then eventually you come back to another chorus section that gives the listener like a sense of home base. And so those are easier because you just have to make it to the next spot where there's a chorus. But for like the linear stuff, I just get stuck. Like I'll get stuck for weeks at a time where I sit down every single day and get like nothing worth keeping. Like the number of parts that I end up deleting could make up an entire album from 1 or 2, maybe 3 songs. Like it's just about like finding the exact right part that I'm going to be ultimately happy with.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it comes down to. Because like if I'm going to have to play these songs or listen to them or whatever it might be over and over again, and there's a part in it that I'm like, I could have done better on this. Like
Dang, yeah. Would just bother you forever.
exactly. So it takes me depends on the song. Like some of them instrumentally, I've done in a month, but like Premonitions, the last song, I think went through so many different versions. Once we got vocals on it too, like I think Ryan and I were working on that song for probably 3 months. There was probably once like the structure was set, 10 different revisions of it between vocals and instrumental changes and things like that. So yeah.
Does that make you like a song more? Like, do you have a favorite even?
Um
I like that question.
I think just because I have been able to sit with the finished versions of them for less amount of time, the bookends, the first and last one, the new ones, I like them more. But I think it's just because they're fresh. Overall, I'm the most proud of the title track, the last one, just because there's so much there, and there's lots of new stuff in both of the new songs. There are lots of parts that I've never written on a song that's been released before. Not to say that somebody hasn't written a part like that, because there's certainly influences there, but for me to sort of venture out into these different directions and spin some different influences was challenging, I guess I would say.
I I'd like to. I could hear additions. I felt like the keys.
Yeah.
Right? Is that a keyboard or piano? Like what?
Yeah, piano. I got this piano library that I'm like obsessed with how it sounds, and like it's a nightmare for Blake to mix because it's just like dripping in ambience and reverb. But find ways to like add it in, and there's just like it's important to have little pieces of ear candy, I think, to break it up. Like especially like that first track is just like rips the whole time, and so if I can add in one measure of little piano shred of something to like take you out of Ryan and the kick and the snares and the pitch harmonics and everything. I think it's helpful to, even though it doesn't give you much time to catch your breath, it's better than
It's
nothing.
fine.
Oh,
It's separated a little bit, so.
it was held
We'll
the whole
survive.
time, basically.
Yeah.
There was no. I had to catch my breath in between songs.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Real
yeah,
life.
yeah. And then
I
the
guess
two that you've heard before, it's there's no surprises there at least.
And I dropped the ball. Everyone watching the first song we listened to, I didn't mention the name. It's The Wretched King and His Hollow Throne. I'll edit that in. Like
Yeah. Perfect.
I'll have it.
I don't wanna-
I'll show
I don't wanna
as a
talk
banner
about
across the
how-
screen.
I don't want to talk about how we come up with song titles because it's literally there's no process to it. We're just like spitballing ideas. Like,
Oh, you knew I was gonna ask?
No. I'm just getting ahead of it in case that was on your list of questions. So,
It was next. It was
Yeah.
for sure.
some of them come from lyrics in the songs, but like Morning Star was just a working title that I had and I thought was fun and cool, and then we used it, and it's got like the Morning Star medieval weapon that's used for imagery in the music video, but then it's spelled as mourning as in like grieving a loss or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. Just
I like them. I think they're cool.
Yeah.
They're
and then like
interesting.
Premonitions is one of like the words in the last track that really just like hits you when you listen to it. If you have the lyrics in front of you, it's in the second chorus,
Yeah.
towards the end of the song, and it just like felt good. Ryan suggested that, and I was like, yeah, perfect. So, because the working title for that one was Lullaby because of the little music box theme that plays in there in the middle. So,
And because we should play it for our grandchildren and stuff. At
yes,
night.
yeah, it's gonna be how people fall asleep, of course. Yeah.
Well, okay. So we listened to it all the way through, how it's intended to be listened to. And you said you spent the least amount of time with the two bookends. So how do you kind of decide what order the album goes in?
Yeah. Most of it comes down to how they start and end. So like they pretty much all end with breakdowns, except for the last one. But like the last one has that drawn out little keys and like music box bells kind of motif that takes it out. That felt like the final track, especially because it's longer and
Yeah.
a little bit more experimental and things like that. And then the first one has like your sort of traditional symphonic intro, trying to like spice it up and make it engaging still, but and then pretty much just left with the other two in the middle, and it made more sense to go into Morning Star after DS than the other way around. Just listening.
Okay.
back.
Yeah. Yeah. That first one was definitely a hook.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the last
so-
one was definitely a closer.
Yeah.
It was a great like way to end it, man.
Yeah. I think each song like serves a really good purpose. It's it's 19 minutes. So like it's not that long of a release, but each song does kind of what it needs to in the sequence.
It's pretty intense, man. That was an intense 18 and a half minutes. Like for real.
Yeah. We so when the vocalist change happened, we announced it. We were in a call, Blake, Ryan and I were talking, and DS is the name of a Mozart song, also. And we didn't do it like entirely on purpose, but we have like all of the classical elements in Poetic Edda. And so I'm sure there was people that saw the title and were like, oh, they're going to do a Mozart song now. And then they just get like sucker punched in the face by Ryan Bale, like whatever. And just like, it's a completely different direction, which was fun. So
How did that happen? Like, did you already know Ryan or
no,
like
So everything kind of ties back to last October. Blake was on his first tour with Shadow of Intent and Flesh God Apocalypse as the headliners. And he was like, you should come play. And I was like, I don't think so. That sounds too stressful. And then like some time went by and I was like, hey, I want to come play. I want to come do this. Let's do it. And so I flew out and played in the last show of that tour in Denver. I went up on stage with them and played Edda, just the last song of their set. And that like hooked me. I was like, I need to do this with my own band. Like,
Oh yeah.
too good. And so Villa, my previous vocalist, lives in Finland. Having band members overseas in different continents and countries and things like that creates a lot of logistical challenges. We've seen it with other bands that have like a vocalist or somebody from a different country, and there's just like all kinds of visa issues and costs and things like that that you accumulate, that just like puts, like, you just become a riskier option for people. And so made a difficult decision to find a US based vocalist. And so I did like a closed audition kind of thing where I like reached out to some guys that I thought would fit the direction that I wanted to go. And Ryan was just like an instant click, both in like personality, communication, drive, and ambition. Like his creativity was somebody where I was like, we can both like push this forward instead of, just some guy spitting over my tracks, right? Like comes to me with ideas and like, man, it's been better than I could have possibly imagined. And I have to shout Blake out for that too, because he is the one who suggested that I reached out to Ryan. He's like, this dude would be so sick. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And then everything kind of fell into place. So, and then Ryan helped me in one way or another build out the rest of the lineup as well. So he had toured with our drummer Byron, who plays for a band called Crown Magnetar. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. They're
we checked them out today.
Very nice.
We had to.
Yeah. Like tech deathcore, crazy shit. Crazy. And we got in a call with him. He was super interested, and it felt right. And so brought him on board. And then initially we were going to just forego a bassist and just like hire somebody on for like session work, for shows and things like that. Because the whole purpose of building a lineup is to be able to offer ourselves as a product that other bands, headliners would come and want to have us on their tours. But then Ryan had an album release show that they opened for. There was like an Angel Maker headliner tour, and Grant was filling in on bass for a band called Psycho Frame. And
dude, nice.
Yeah, Byron and Grant were in Crown Magnetar together and go way back. And so Byron had thrown Grant's name out, and then Ryan met him and was like, great first impression, like seems like it would be a really good fit. He does backing vocals, which is awesome, so that I don't have to learn how to do deathcore vocals. Yeah, so like everything kind of just fell into place from getting hooked up with Ryan. So
hell yeah, man. That's fucking awesome.
So I don't know. Yeah.
So you mentioned Blake a lot.
Yeah.
Right? You got the whole, the EP together. I don't really know Or you guys
Yeah, he's like
seem
one
like
of my
close friends, like best
he's
friends.
he's one of my best friends. Yeah. We
Okay.
talk like multiple times a week, if not to work on music stuff or show each other something, just to like talk, and hang out. Do a little bit of gaming together, and yeah, it's just like we click really well, just like personality wise, creativity, all that stuff. So
What kind of games
That
do
was my question.
that's the games?
the
Dude, I want to invite to
the
the
only thing that
squad.
we've played together is Night Rain, Elden Ring Night Rain. It's like the new Elden Ring spin-off game that came out. So he's busy. I've been really busy with all of this stuff, and so we haven't had a ton of time to do any gaming recently, but we may venture into other territories at some point. But
That'll be fun.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to have you ever played Borderlands?
I haven't. I'm familiar with the game now.
Borderlands 4 is finally coming out before
Nice.
GTA 6. I don't think that we're ever going to get it.
No,
Ridiculous.
probably not.
It's crazy. Like, they've been working on it for like 20 years, it seems like, man. But
It's been a long time. Yeah.
way too long. I got a random question for you. So,
Yeah.
this music is so heavy and so brutal, and you're just so chill and polite, and it's just fantastic, right?
Thanks.
What does Sam listen to? Let's play a game. So,
Okay.
let's say we're in a car, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
No,
we're
this is
passing
so
around the
fun.
aux.
Okay.
What three songs, what three bands are you listening to? Like, 'cause for me, like, I'll go first. I know my three.
Ooh, this is a lot of pressure. Okay.
Like, I want to hear it from both of y'all, because I'm
Oh,
curious
no.
for you too. Like, what are you listening to right now? Like, for me, I'm going Sleep Token. Everybody watching knows Sleep Token's on there. I'm going Darko. And I'm going Sinestia, dude. Just to be honest.
Good answer. Love
No,
that.
I'm being real though. Like, it just scratches that heavy itch, but there's something different, man. Like you said when you were describing the Morning Star, like kind of like the chorus, you go back to it. Like, that part has this certain sound that I just like a groove to it that I can't describe. It's just so good.
I love that part so much.
It's just a fucking jam.
Yeah, Ryan's hook over it too makes it infinitely better. Yeah. Nice. Taylor, you can go next.
Oh God. Well, to be fair, for this car ride, for the three of us,
Yeah.
because I would not play this for other people, what I've been listening to is Sinestia, Disembodied Tyrant,
Yeah.
and Signs on repeat
Okay. Nice.
in the car.
Nice.
Okay.
And then Sleep Token too, but that's for me.
Okay.
It's for everybody.
I feel
I
like
know,
I'm
but I'm
gonna
not
throw
gonna.
you
I don't
guys.
want to cry in front of the car, in front of everybody in the car, make everybody uncomfortable.
We'll all be crying. You're not crying. We're crying.
All crying.
I'm gonna give. I don't know if I can narrow it down to 3. So
Okay, fair.
I'm gonna give a handful. And an honorable mention goes to Disembodied Tyrant because
Duh.
obviously I listen to them, but they're not gonna make the list because I want to give 5 things that maybe people haven't heard, or respectful shout outs. Number 1 is Netherwalker. You guys listen to them yet?
Dude.
Yeah.
The Battle of
I have
Trenum
that one
blew
on-
my
yeah.
fucking brain
Have you
away.
listened to Frost Troll yet? They put a new song out last week.
No, we were told in comments, like, we're going to check it out, guys. Dude,
You have to. It's so good.
it's coming.
They're wild.
Grayson, their guitar player, is fucking insane. The dude is amazing. And he's got just such a signature sound, it can be anybody else but Netherwalker when you listen to a Netherwalker song. And I think that is so sick.
Yeah.
And he's also an awesome dude. So gotta shout those guys out.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to check it out, man.
They're on the up and up. It's so fun. I just I get this huge grin on my face every time I listen to one of those songs for the first couple of times. I used to like fight this, and get like obsessed with songs, right? And I used to like make myself listen to other stuff, be like, I can't listen to this for a couple days. And now I just like complete opposite direction. I'll just like click that repeat button and I'll just listen to it over and over again. Until I'm like ready to take a break from it for a couple of days. But then it always, it circles back. So
Yeah.
that, and then I really, really like Black Tongue. I don't know if you guys have listened to them before. They haven't put out any music in like 7 years. It's like down tempo deathcore. It's the same guys that write the music that are in Infant Annihilator.
Okay.
But their vocalist, Alex, is like amazing lyrics, phenomenal tone, just like, yeah, it's sick. It's not the same sort of like ADHD, like all over the place kind of stuff that we write. It's definitely a different side of deathcore, but very enjoyable still. And then I do like a lot of like pop punk and post-hardcore and emo stuff.
Yes.
There's this band called Daisy Grenade. Have you heard of them before?
Dude, fuck yeah.
I love me some Daisy Grenade. Yeah, it's just these two gals from I think they're in New York. I got to see them with Honey Revenge was the headliner. If you
Okay. I have not.
Worth checking out as well. I saw them a couple of months ago. They're so good. Like stage banter, performance, everything was just like so dialed. It was awesome.
I can't believe you said Daisy Grenade. Like that's awesome. They're so just dry. Like the show Daria. It reminds me of like if Daria was fucking like punk. Like I love it, dude.
I haven't seen that show, so I don't.
It's super old, dude. Like Beavis and Butthead spinoff.
Gotcha.
Like that old.
Okay. I love me some Einstein Kills. That's like a hot take, I think, for a lot of heavy music fans because some people think that it's like. Some people are turned off by the gimmicks and just the way that they are, and I just like I love it so much. It's so good.
The way that
they are. And then like to complete the entire like all over the place. I'm looking at my Spotify right now, and just like things keep popping up. Like Poppy, I love Poppy.
It's pretty awesome.
But then like orchestral music, like soundtrack music, yeah. Like I could listen to like John Williams' Star Wars soundtrack. Duel of the Fates is like one of my favorite songs of all time. If you, it's the song that plays during the Darth Maul fight in the Phantom Menace.
Okay.
Like the choirs.
The name of that song.
That's one of the best fights ever. Like you're talking about where Qui-Gon, like
yes.
Such a good fight. Like everything about it, like the patience he has compared to the young Jedi Obi-Wan, and just everything about that fight was it.
The music,
in my opinion, the only good part of that whole movie. Like that movie.
You can in this EP, if you try hard enough, hear inspiration from that song in every single song with the way that I program choir. Like, I can't get enough of it. That's one of those songs where it's like, I'm not John Williams, obviously, but I wish that I wrote that song. It's so good.
So earlier when you mentioned influences, if I would have asked, you would have been like Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars soundtrack for sure. I try to like do a lot of try to picture a vibe and an energy visually to represent with a song. That helps me keep things cohesive when you're throwing so many different parts out. Just making sure that the overall tone of the song stays somewhat grounded, I guess. So, yeah.
That makes sense.
You're fucking doing it.
That was a very long-winded answer to your three bands question. I kind of just went off and listed every band that's ever existed.
No, it was great. Dude, pop punk? That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. Like, I still love it. I don't listen to it, but if it comes on, if Spotify gives me with some pop punk, I'm like, all right, it's going to be
Yeah.
a full day. Then I'm going to go back and listen to, like, my favorite pop punk bands, like Newfound Glory and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But it's not on a daily list anymore. Everything just this year got heavier with YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. That's and it dictates what you force yourself to listen to, right?
Dude, but it's so
Don't have to
good.
force it, really.
Yeah.
It's just dominating our lives.
It's so unique to me and so different because I'd never listened to anything this heavy before.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, man. It's like there's so much you put into it, so many different sounds to create one song, and it's just good, man. Like all of deathcore,
Yeah.
pretty much does that. But you add,
I try
You wrote
I try to be different in some way, even if 95% of the people that listen to it are like, oh, this is just this band with this band, or whatever. But yeah, the effort is there, the intent is there. So,
I was gonna ask about the music video. Like, how was that? You said you went to Florida, right?
yeah, it was so fun. So in mid-July, like the timeline for the actual release is so accelerated, like so last minute for everything. Like I think Morningstar came out in July. We were filming the music video in Florida in the middle of July. Like, so yeah, we planned
In a flaming castle.
in a flaming castle. Yeah. So let's see. Me, Grant, Byron, and Ryan, Blake's girlfriend Ray, and then our friend Megan, who is the redhead actress in the video, all flew into Fort Myers, Florida, rented an Airbnb for 4 days, and shot both of the music videos in 2 days, and got to like hang out, be in a room together, like get a vibe for everybody and how we function. And it was so fun. Vibes were great the whole time. Videographer Toddy that we worked with, like incredible. So made everything happen. Like, I think about from an outside perspective, you get these two guys, me and Ryan, come to you and we're like, yeah, so we want to be in a castle with stained glass and there's fire and we've got this actress and she's losing her mind and all this stuff is happening. And you as a videographer have to like do all of that, but it's just like in a green screen and just like, so it's all on him to make it all happen.
Jeez.
Yeah, crazy. So
Well, what did you think about the video?
Oh, was that?
What did you think about the video, the end result?
I'm super, super happy with it.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of little things that he added in that like nobody mentioned to him to do. Like they weren't our ideas.
Sick.
Like the music box in the video, that was all him. He said that it took like an unbelievable amount of time to like get it and programmed right so it looked good and everything. But
Wow.
like, yeah, super happy with it. So
It was a cool video, man.
a lot going on. Yeah.
Dude, it was I like it. Like seeing the castle from the beginning, I was like, oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We're in for a ride.
Yeah. So it's like like story wise, I don't have details because there aren't details like specifics, but the Premonitions video is sort of like the prequel to the Morningstar video. It's the same castle and like scenes for the 3D, like the B-roll stuff. And so like the concept was Megan, our friend, like loses her mind and sets fire to the castle and like opens a portal to whatever, I don't know. There's like biblically accurate angels in the Morningstar video and stuff. So who knows what's going on? But like the Morningstar video is like the aftermath of what happens in the Premonition video.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah. If you go watch them in reverse order. So, yeah.
How was Florida in July or June?
July, hot, humid. Yeah.
Did you hit up the beach?
No, no, we were really busy. I think I went to the Fort Myers airport 9 times total. So just like, I don't know, didn't want to like
Sheesh.
make people Uber after flying to go meet a bunch of people they'd never met before. I figured it would be nice to like have somebody at the airport to pick you up. But
Oh,
uh,
wow. So that was your first time meeting everybody too. Like,
in person, except for
yeah.
Blake and Megan,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, I hadn't
Oh
met any of the other
shit.
guys in person before. And like Ryan and I talk on the phone, like FaceTime like this
Mhm.
multiple times a week, and so it's like I know this guy, but
Mhm.
then like you see them in person. Um,
Is he
and
intimidating in person like he is in your videos?
we're like the same height. We're both like 5'9", 5'10", and so like uh, he's also just like such a nice guy, and he's always got like, a big smile on his face. Like he doesn't come off like he does it. He doesn't dress
Demonic.
like a you know a mobster in real life. It's like he's got
Dude,
just a regular
his
dude.
yeah, his fit was dope. But he's got a presence,
He's
man.
also oh
Mhm.
man, yeah. That dude is insane live. I'm so excited to like see that, and yeah, it'll be great.
Oh, I can't imagine. That's exciting.
Do you have anything you want to share with us?
Uh we we have full intentions of playing live shows in 2026.
Hell yeah.
That's the plan. So uh,
Maybe hitting up Texas.
maybe as long as it's not in August or September.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's hotter than Florida.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been practicing like a maniac. Yeah, it'll be good. I'm
Oh, that's
excited.
exciting.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so fucking cool, man. Was
Yeah.
that you said when you played with Disembodied Tyrant, was that your first time?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be like your first
Yeah.
tour?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
Yep. Yep.
that's cool, dude.
Yeah, it'll be fascinating. The nice thing is, everybody in my band has toured extensively before. So when
Perfect.
the time comes, they all know what to do. I'm the only one who won't know what's going on, and that's fine.
Yeah, you
I'd
can just
rather
follow
have
them.
it that way than I'm the only person that knows what's going on, and I got 3 or 4 other people who just like don't know what's happening all the time. Yeah, that
Dude,
sounds
that's
weird.
super awesome, man. Like, congratulations, dude. Like, that's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah. Yeah. So um, excited for things to kind of roll out for that. That'll be exciting.
dude. If you're anywhere near
Oh yeah.
this state,
Oh
we're
yeah.
gonna have to like see
Oh
this
yeah.
live, man.
Yeah. 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 We'll get it all. We'll get it all squared away. No worries.
Dude, that's fucking cool. I'm excited for you. Like, that's badass, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, so I can do in editing. I can cut anything now, so we can say
Okay.
whatever. 'Cause
Okay.
I have so much shit I want to ask, but I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I'm still sweating from the music.
Yeah.
Like,
Can
like
I?
off the record,
Yeah.
off the record.
Yeah.
Fucking shit, dude. That was so fucking cool.
Okay. I'm so
Like,
glad
as
you
soon as
guys
I
like-
said the first song, you're like, fuck, I can't say the name right now because you don't want to unmute it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
damn it,
Yeah,
Jeff, I
because it's
failed.
like everything is perfectly lined up in its place. Like when I tell you that I'm like the painstaking effort to like make sure every detail is right. Like the bells in the intro, like I'm going in and like shifting them like half a second each one. I'm like, okay, does this sound like a real bell tower going off? How about
Sheesh.
now? And it's like nobody's paying attention to that. Nobody cares. But
Dude, you
it's one of
feel
those
like
things
you're
where it's
there.
like, yeah, it's like if it's on the the two bar downbeat every time and it's predictable, like we can do better. So yeah. I was excited to see your guys' like response to like yeah, both of the songs for the first listen, especially like it's always fun to see which parts get people excited. Like there's the obvious ones, like the breakdown in Premonitions with like the panned clicks and then the music box cranks and then like the bomb exploding on the drop that it sounds like. That's gonna get a response, but then like just like different stuff that each of you kind of like perked up at throughout the listen. It was fun to see. So
There was a
When
lot.
did you? Sorry.
No, you're good. Honestly, in the first one, I was just laughing the whole time because it was just there's too many
it's
things
insane.
to react.
Yeah, it takes like several listens, I feel like, for something like that to fully digest, because there's just like I have like in my mind like usually 10 to 12 parts in a song. That's my number if I can get to that. What I count as a part may differ. Like there may be 3 different riffs within the same section, and I consider that one part still. But when there's nothing that repeats really, those parts can take a lot of time to be like, that's this part, that's this part.
Yeah.
So
I know what you're talking about. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's like kind of a little bit divided up. Sections of the song. How long have you been writing music?
So like I've played guitar since I was like a 9 or something like that. And I was like just an absolute lunatic about practicing in middle and high school. But I'd go through like seasons. I was an athlete, and so during season I would not touch my guitar really. And then like fall hits, and then it's like this is all I want to do. And for a lot of musicians, that's where you build up most of what you will ever amount to in terms of technical ability is before you turn 18. Because then life just comes at you, right? You go to college, you get a job, and you're just like your time goes away. You don't have as much of it. And so you have to sort of lean on the base that you build for yourself. So I wrote stuff in high school. It was heavily influenced by the stuff I was listening to at the time. So like All That Remains and Avenged Sevenfold were like my 2 big sort of listens. Lots of like dueling harmonized guitars and melodic stuff, but I didn't know anybody who like could sing or play any other instruments, and so like I was just writing everything myself. It's very reflective of my process now in a way. And then when I went to college, I played baseball in college, and that's like an entirely different beast, right? You're from January to May balancing college classes, traveling for baseball, and all of that business. And so I didn't play guitar at all for like 4.5 years. Then COVID happened, and I was so bored. And so I bought a 7-string. I had started listening to like heavier and heavier music. And it was like reaction channels that helped get me exposed to different things. I don't know if you guys have seen the Bill Bozeman at the Suicide Silence Memorial show. Have you seen that one where he does Unanswered? It's fucking insane. You should watch it. It's like 2.5 minutes long. It'd be worth like a reaction for sure. Especially considering it was in like, probably 10 years before To the Hellfire dropped, or Infant Annihilator stuff, anything crazy heavy like that. And this like Phil Bozeman, Whitechapel's vocalist, crazy. So I listened to that, Demolisher by Slaughter to Prevail, and that sort of sent me down this cascading path towards other stuff. But Shadow of Intent is who really hooked me in. And so, man, I'm still answering the writing question. That's crazy. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
No, this is
we're tuned in.
Yeah. So I decided that I wanted to start writing music again, but my chops had like gone to complete shit because I hadn't played guitar in like 5 years. And so I bought this 7-string guitar that I've never played a 7-string before. And I was like, all right, I'm going to learn the entirety of the Reclaimer album, which Shadow of Intent's like album that really like took them off. And it's all like at the same kind of tempo that I write stuff at, like 300 BPM blast stuff and solos and all that business. I'm like very analytical, and so I need to like understand how parts are created at their roots to like take them and write things that I felt like were in that same vein, because I didn't know how to write deathcore at all when I started. And so that was in like 2021, 2020, 2021. Then by like May of 21, I think is when our first Synestia song came out. So
How do you go from writing to, you said your first singer lived in Finland, right?
yeah,
How does that happen? How do you?
it's as far as process.
Yeah,
goes,
like how do you find a singer in Finland? I'm just curious.
Reddit.
Really?
Yeah, I was literally like, I didn't even know. I had no idea. I'm like unplugged from the Minneapolis heavy music scene. Like I don't know anything about that. I don't know anybody. Didn't know how to meet people. Didn't know where to look. And so I'm just on Reddit. And this is back when the deathcore subreddit still allowed vocalists to post covers. They don't do that anymore because that's all that it was. But he had posted a video of like a Shadow of Intent cover, and it was really good. And I was like, hey, you want to be in a band? He's like, yeah, sure. And just like super nice guy, super easy to work with, like got along well. And so then, yeah, but as far as process goes, it actually is like very similar to the way that I do things with Ryan, because like we live in the US, but he still lives in North Carolina. And so we don't get in the same room together to write. It's pretty much just sending bounces back and forth to each other and going through notes and whatever it might be.
Fucking Reddit. How did you and Blake meet, if you don't mind me asking? Because y'all are like kind of powerhouse, like growing powerhouses right now.
Yeah.
Like the two bands.
My album in 2022 came out, and he had a drummer who is now the drummer for Distant. Have you heard of Distant before? The deathcore band. They're from the Netherlands. He was in the same situation where like Blake writes all the music, and then he had this drummer who lived overseas. He got offered the Distant gig, ended up taking that. But Renee, the drummer, at the time when he was still with DT, reached out and had some really nice things to say about the record. And I was like, Blake had just put out the Divine Stigmata, which is the first EP that he wrote with DT. And like that release is unbelievable as well. Still, like I still spin that like on a weekly basis for sure. So I reached out to Blake after talking to Renee a little bit, saying like, hey, it'd be cool to like collaborate. We write similar styles of music. We're similar in size. And he was like, yeah, that'd be interesting. You should talk to Blake. And then Blake followed me in the band page, and I sent him a message and like just like floated the idea of, you know, working together, doing like a collab song or something like that. And then we ended up getting in a call, and he showed me like the first minute and 15 seconds, minute 30 of what ended up being the Poetic Edda. And he was like, we should just write this together, this song. And I was like, okay, this is crazy. He's like, what do you think comes next? And I said, I don't know. What do you mean? And so like I took like 2 days with it and like figured out some parts to come after it. And then we started working on it together. And the idea of like a collab release sort of, I think I floated the idea, but initially it was we were going to co-write 2 songs and then each have our own standalone single on the EP. And after writing Edda and Devour, we were like, also both of those songs were out before either of the other ones had been started yet.
Oh shit.
Maybe they had been started, but they were certainly not anywhere close to being a finished product. So we got to see the response and we were like, well, we should just do this for the whole thing. And so we decided to, I guess before Devourer came out, we decided to do it all collectively. So, but it's all just DMs, you know, you're just reaching out to people and making connections. And I don't know, I'm huge on like gratitude and like complimenting people on what they do. Like I think that there's not enough of it, right? And like it takes such little effort for me to send a message and be like, hey, your music is fucking insane. So sick, right? Hey, I love what you guys do for bands and sharing music as a reaction channel, things like that, right? It takes 5 to 10 seconds of effort, but like you meet people, you build connections, and if nothing else happens, then somebody gets to feel good about what they've decided to do with their time, then that's enough too, right? So yeah. So
And now you guys are fucking homies. You put out an epic EP. He's on your new track, The Morning Star.
Yep. Yeah, it was so fun to have him down in Florida too, to get to hang out for a couple of days. Just bro around. Because when we met in person for the first time was at the show in Denver. And like he's got all kinds of like there's downtime and stuff, but like he's got all kinds of responsibilities to take care of for their show and sound check and all this stuff. And so there's all kinds of other people around. And so this was more like focused time together, which was good.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Your first time meeting, you just showed up and fucking shredded on stage with him. That's badass, dude.
Yeah, and I was so nervous. And then I have not had like an adrenaline spike like this in many years. The pit that you get in your stomach afterwards is horrible. My stomach hurt for like 2 days after the show.
Dang.
Because of like the nerves before. And then you get up there and the adrenaline's going and I'm like, this song has never been easier. Why is it so slow? You know? Crazy.
And then after the 2 days, you're like, again.
Yeah, I'm like, so when we doing this again? I was actually gonna do the same thing with him on the Chelsea Grin tour from this spring, but I ended up not doing it because I had to write this music. I was like, I'm way behind. I can't commit the time to practice. You guys don't need me, obviously. I'm just not gonna do it. So yeah.
It'll all be worth it when you're doing your live shows.
Exactly. Yeah. And then down the road, the Sinestia DT co-headliner.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Yeah, it'd be so sick.
Fucking, we'll be there.
Front
Badass. should hit him up. Be like, bro, what if I show up for one song at Louder Than Life?
My brother's bachelor party is that weekend. I think I already thought about this. At least just to go and watch, because that's gonna be so cool.
Do you go to a lot of shows in general?
I hadn't. And then recently just see people coming through that I'm interested in. And I've got some people that'll go with me now. So
now that you're a famous rock star.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's see. This year I went to that Daisy Grenade, Honey Revenge. Vana was there as well. I don't know if you're familiar with her.
I like her collab with Dalvin Jackson Rose.
Yeah, yeah.
Love it.
That was a fascinating spectacle. And then let's see. I went to see the Bullet for My Valentine Trivium Poison Ascendancy 20-year anniversary tour.
Oh, sick.
That was sick. It was at a casino in their auditorium, so it was all seated, which was no complaints here. It was great. But yeah, like just like strange, no pit, nothing, just like just people just jumping up and down in the front, and that's it. I feel like I've been to others this year, but I'm going to see back-to-back days, Poppy and Evanescence, and then the next day is Lamb of God show.
Oh, shit.
So,
Oh yeah.
my brother's fiance has a friend who works for a radio station here, and so she hooks it up. It's sick.
That is
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah, it's nice.
Do you get like insider information? Because speaking of Poppy and Evanescence, they had that Instagram picture with Courtney from Spirit Box too. Did you
I
see
don't know.
that?
Yeah, I saw it. I don't know what's going on, but I'm so excited.
Spice it.
Yeah. Whatever it's gonna be sick. So no, I don't. I don't get insider information on anything beyond my own band and Blake's band. That's pretty much as far as it goes.
I mean, I think it's a fair question. I don't know how it works when you're
Yeah, no.
fucking.
I'm sure there are other people who are more plugged in. Like I'm sure like my our managers know everything that's going on everywhere. I would assume probably not everything, but like they know everybody. It's crazy. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking maybe some of your band members might know more than what you do even.
Definitely about like, yeah, just like their sphere of things, like get some additional reach. But I think we're a couple of degrees of separation too far away from any of those three artists to fully know what's going on. So
When did you get to see the video?
literally like 10 o'clock today, PM.
That was your first time watching it? Was today?
Yeah, I watched it one time before I got on with you guys, like 30 minutes before. So the second time I saw it was when we watched it.
You liked it though?
Yeah, I'm super happy with it. Yeah,
Dude, it's fucking cool.
Um,
I like the flames. It looked to me like they were layered. Like you had flames in the foreground, you had flames just kind of like everywhere scattered about. I'm like, man, how could they do that? That's
it's
cool.
so cool. So the shoot for this one, everything was individual. So like everybody just did 3 runs through the song by themselves from 3 different camera angles. And then from that, he's able to take us and I'll put us all together and like take us and put us wherever. He uses Unreal Engine, which is what like games use. So like we went onto a website, picked out the environments that we wanted the video to be in, and then like sent him a bunch of like reference images and color palettes and things like that. And then he just like gives us this back. It's crazy. Yeah. So
That's impressive.
it is, especially because I have no idea how any of it works, makes it even more mind-boggling. Yeah, it is pretty much magic. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Actually, I think that's crazy.
I didn't want my first watch to be with you guys because
Dude, that would have been great.
just like completely out of frame, just like 3 inches away from the screen, just like looking at every detail. You're like, oh, how does that look? Rewind this, and yeah,
That's fun.
That would have been super funny though.
yeah. Nerve-wracking for sure. Like he's so good at what he does. Like I have complete trust and faith in the fact that he's going to deliver us a product that's going to exceed whatever our expectations were, but still to like have the first watch be like alive and just be like, what if I hate it? And I
How
just
do you
like,
think we feel? What if your song sucks?
yeah.
We're like, fuck, dude. What do I tell him? How do I say
that
this?
would have been horrible. Yeah. No, you know
No
what?
reactions.
If that was the case, you just don't post video. Our call is 30 minutes long. We listen to the songs and then you figure out for 8 minutes how you're going to tell me that we can't use this because like you don't know. We don't know what happened, but these songs are bad.
It just didn't record. I don't know
Just
what
like,
happened.
yeah, oh no, we lost all the footage. Yeah. Well, so now if that is the case, and we've just been on this call for 3 hours because you're gonna have to come up with a different excuse.
Dude. Lightning.
Yeah, sorry. My apartment got struck by lightning and it fried all of my hard drives. I'll say, don't worry, I was recording on my end too.
Hell yeah. See? That's what I like, dude. That's fucking money. Like that's a good idea though.
Yeah.
You know?
To double back up. It was you at Taylor at the end of I think it was at the Morningstar video. One of the two most recent ones, and you're like, this is the deathcore of my dreams. I was like, fuck yes.
It was the first one.
It was the first one? Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I mean it too. Like I was gonna say it earlier, but I was like, he's gonna think I'm saying that because he's here. I can't. But dude, I mean it. I mean it so bad.
It's so fun to like get to interact with people who like actually like genuinely listen to heavy music and can appreciate it. Because like my friends and family all listen, like they'll listen to it at least once, watch the videos, and they'll be like, this is so cool. And I'm like, listen, I could not even imagine listening to, I don't know, Taylor Swift on the way to work. And then like your friend is like, check out my new song. And it's fucking Ryan Vale, like doing like a whistle high scream. And then you get like, yeah, all the stuff going on, the mouth noises, the throat noises. And you're like, this is cool. And it's like, no, you don't think it's cool. You're probably afraid a little bit. But I appreciate it and I respect you for checking it out. That's one thing. But then to have somebody, you guys who listen to a lot of heavy music, have such nice things to say, you know, that's cool.
Dude. I said it last time. Thank you, of course, but it's the music that, like, it's you start this cycle. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
So
it's fair. I appreciate
We're going to
it.
keep thanking each other again, man, because it's fucking, dude, it's just that good. Dude, seriously, though, I was like getting dizzy towards the middle of Premonitions. I was just getting assaulted. She turned the volume up even higher than normal. Normally, we're at like 50, right? It was at like 56 or something, just blasting in my ears.
I said sorry.
I'm like, just
is that what?
rocked.
That's what that was. I was like, did you like accidentally hit him or something? Like,
no, I turned it up a lot.
Just turned it up.
I'm getting just rocked over here. I'm already freaking out. My heart's already racing.
Yeah.
This music is fucking just hitting. I couldn't breathe. I had to hold my breath for like 3 minutes during the first song because I couldn't inhale or exhale.
Yeah.
And so I'm catching my breath still, and it's just fucking just getting assaulted.
Goes.
Like in them trying to like, yeah, man.
There's when you go back and listen, there's this part right before the breakdown, like the actual breakdown, not like the breakdown build. That's something that we do a lot of too, is like a double drop. So you do your initial drop, but then you do a second drop too. It's like in Morningstar with Blake's feature, you've got like the part with the silences, and then you've got like the Hawk Tua part, but then Ryan and Blake team up at the end and you do like the last drop of the song.
Yeah.
So in Premonitions, there's like the first one immediately after the music box part, where the guitars are like chugging and panned back and forth. And then you've got the clock ticks back and forth. And then there's the music box cranking up. This is like a detail for you to listen to when you go back and listen. The last crank before the drop, Blake edited out all of the like ambience, and so there's like just a fraction of a second of just like pure silence, and then the drop hits, and it's like a sub, a chug on the guitars, the bass, Ryan, drums and cymbals, and then we took one of the clock ticks and isolated like the high end, so it sounds like a gunshot, and that all hits at the same time. And it like makes me flinch when I listen to it still. Like it's just like it's if there is anything throughout the EP that is too much, it's that one little singular second that goes on right there. And it's just like, God, this is a lot. So
That's funny. So even y'all's own music makes you go like, God damn, that was a lot.
Did we do this too much? Did we do too much? But no, it's fine. Yeah, so
it's a little bit of everything in 1 second. That's nice.
Yeah. There's like in Blake's session for mixing, I think there's like 415 tracks or something like that between because all 4 songs are in the same session. And so just like anytime we need to add like a little something else, you just throw on another track. You know, why not?
Wow.
That's crazy. Okay. I got one for you.
Yeah.
So, if you could choose any of your songs, right? Like if, let's say somebody's never heard of Sinestia before, which song would you choose for them to listen to first? Like, do you have a song that just encapsulates Sinestia?
Yeah, do they listen to heavy music?
Yes.
Okay. I like probably would point them towards, I think the correct answer is Winter for somebody who's never heard of us before. But I think at this point now we're trying to push our own, just Synestia release. I think Morningstar or DS are probably the 2 more accessible songs on the EP. But also, like, if they're into heavy music and you play them the first track of the EP, where there's just like it's just heavy the whole time and there's no breaks, you just like beat the life out of somebody for 4 minutes. Like that would be fun to witness again after seeing you guys. Just like there was a moment where I can't remember if it was during the first or last song, but I looked at you guys and neither of you were moving at all, like not blinking, and I thought that the video had I wish I knew what was going on.
That's
So
funny.
I'll watch for that in the final cut. And the timestamp where I was like moving around and I'm like, nope, it's not me. I can still see myself moving. And these 2 are just like
It's so funny.
it must have been in Premonitions with the video. Like also drawing you in, because like the still album artwork gets tired after a while. Just gonna stare at this black drawing for that long. So,
I mean, they're good drawings. Like your artist is talented.
It's very it's like encapsulates the vibe of the EP very well. Ryan and I are both huge like From Software gamer guys. So like Elden Ring. One of my favorite games of all time is Bloodborne. If you've ever played Bloodborne before, it's been made by the same company that made Elden Ring. It's the same kind of game, but it's like Victorian Lovecraftian horror.
I've
It's so,
played a little bit of it,
yeah,
just a little bit.
yeah. It
This
gets
year,
fucking
actually.
weird. You should finish it. It gets fucking weird. like where it starts is not where it ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Interesting.
a Sinestia song.
Yeah, it's hard too, but they all are. So, but like that's the vibe of the artwork. Not the Bloodborne, but more so like Elden Ring, Dark Souls kind of. Yeah.
Okay. I've never played Elden Ring. I was into sports games, FPS,
Yeah.
and then Final Fantasy, like anything
Nice.
Final Fantasy, even that MMO. Like I went deep for like
Yeah.
2 years of my life into that.
So I play a lot of like first person shooter stuff and sports games growing up, and then Bloodborne, Blake was like, "You have to play this game," and I was like, "Okay, I guess." And I played it, and I'm like nothing makes my blood boil like this
It's
game.
so hard.
The first playthrough, I'm like, I hate this, and I get so mad, and I stop playing, and then like 10 minutes later, I'm just like, I can't just let this game get the best of me.
It's
And
so
so then
fucking hard.
we go back at it. Yeah. So now I've like mastered Bloodborne. I know how to do everything, and so like I can just go play it casually. But I haven't gotten the same experience with Elden Ring yet, and I just like am not interested in putting the time in. So I haven't finished that game. So I'm like, I'm just not good enough. It's fine. And I don't know that anything will ever top Death Empress. Like that song gets like 10 to 15,000 streams a day.
Okay,
So
can I
good.
ask you something about it?
Yeah.
So you being a writer,
Yeah.
you know the final breakdown where it's like, oh, and
Yeah.
then heavy, and then,
Yeah.
but it like pauses into that. What is that called when you do that? Other than fucking amazing, but the real
Like,
technical term.
the technical term. So it's like samples spliced in. That's a part that Blake wrote. And so yeah, he just like, I don't know, the song was like almost done. Like we just needed that extra spice. And then like a couple days later, he's like, "Hey, I got something," and then it's that. And I'm just like,
It'll work, I guess.
yeah. It's just like I don't even know what the samples are from or what they are.
It's crazy.
Right now, like on repeats on Spotify, they've got this thing where it's like what you're listening to all the time, and it's like Spectre, Bad Omens. Have you listened to that one yet? The new Bad Omens song?
We were going to today. Our plan is for tomorrow. We didn't get a chance last weekend
Yeah.
or the weekend 2 weeks ago. It's
Criminally good. It's like
really
it's so good. Yeah.
That's what we
Dance
heard.
Gavin Dance, Poppy.
really Dance Gavin Dance.
A couple songs. It's yeah. They've got some stuff that scratches an itch for me for whatever reason. Hot Mulligan. Have you listened to them before? That's
Or
like
maybe
a
one song.
post-hardcore emo-y kind of. Yeah, lots of interesting. A lot of pop punk. The Anthem by Good Charlotte, classic.
Nice.
Netherwalker, DT, yeah.
The Anthem by Good Charlotte.
When's
Did
last
you
time
listen to their new song?
No,
We haven't yet either.
I didn't know they had a new song.
Yeah, it came out a couple weeks ago. I was like, look, Good Charlotte put out music. If we had time, I think I would.
Put out a new album.
Oh,
That was
shit.
3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. It's a Wiz Khalifa feature? What?
What? That's funny.
Fascinating. Yeah.
I can't imagine how that's gonna go.
It's called Life is
Good
Great.
Charlotte.
Good Charlotte featuring Wiz Khalifa. Honestly, it probably goes hard. Who knows?
I bet. I bet it's gonna be good. Wiz Khalifa's like
I don't really listen
that's
to
fun.
too much rap or hip hop stuff, but
Me neither. I just that one album from Wiz Khalifa when I was in high school. Just that's all I
sure.
know.
Yeah.
And it was don't know a single name of any songs.
Anytime you just like put it on, just let it run through. Yeah, it'll be
Very
sick.
exciting.
You said U.S. Like, have you? I've never been. I've been to Japan when I was in the military. Have you been overseas before?
Yeah, I lived in Ireland when I was 13.
No way.
No shit.
Sick.
Yeah. My dad is a college professor, and so every 7 years they get to go on sabbatical, which is like a paid leave to go and do research and develop your professional skills and whatever. And so for 5 months we lived in Galway City in Ireland,
Very cool.
which was horribly I don't know. I would have loved to have lived there for that amount of time as an adult, but as like a 13-year-old, it's not good. You don't appreciate the things that you're supposed to appreciate. You got to
Yeah.
go to school, like you're dealing with culture shock. They put me in the grade above because they didn't have any room in my grade. And so not only am I dealing with an entirely different like country's culture, which is not that different, but there's differences, but I'm having to like at a very critical sort of age group, like the maturity differences between 13 and 14-year-olds is pretty big. And so I'm
Brutal.
dealing with that. Yeah, no, it was not great. So, and I've been back twice since then. Other than that, like once when we lived over there, we traveled to like France and
Mm.
England and Germany because it's like traveling to different states here. Like the
Yeah.
flights are reasonably priced. But like I haven't even been to Canada.
Me neither.
You see, that makes sense for you. I'm like 5 hours drive away. I could just go. Nothing's stopping me. But yeah. So you lived in Japan in the military, you said?
Yeah, for a year.
A year?
It was awesome. I wish I was older. I was just got out of boot camp, out of school. It was my first place I went. So I didn't appreciate it. I did, but not like I would have.
Exactly. Yeah. Isn't that the worst? It's like, if only I could have done this at the right time for me. But, yeah.
You played college baseball? Did you get a scholarship or you just...
No, I was Division III. So like, I don't know how familiar you are with that, but 1 and 2 can give scholarships. 3, certain colleges will give you like academic scholarships, right? Like, but I went to a public college, and so academic scholarships were more challenging to come by. And I was like a perfectly above average student in high school, but nothing more. And so sort of out of the question for me. But yeah, so I'm a pitcher. So I played for 4 years, and yeah, it was a great experience. But completely different from what I have done with the rest of my life.
Have you been, other than the show you played, have you been to a deathcore show? Because you mentioned some shows and none of them were crazy heavy.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen a deathcore band live yet. Neither. I don't.
You haven't? Nice.
No. This is going to be our first time in a couple weeks.
Oh, that's right. You guys are. Yeah.
All right. So one more question before we go. Because we've been at it for a minute now.
Yeah, so I know you said a lot. There's a lot that you're looking forward to in the next year. Besides like touring and playing live, is there anything else you're really excited for or really want to do this next year?
I would love to play some festivals next summer. That's like or just one. Not even some. One would be awesome.
Do you have a
Um,
favorite?
I no, because I don't like. If you ask me to like list them all, I don't. I don't know where they
Me
are.
neither.
Which ones? I don't even know which ones are in the U.S. and which ones are overseas. But yeah, I think that would be something that would be super super sick
Hmm.
to be able to do. And then looking forward to starting to write again. Um, once I get stuff, I pretty much maxed my current PC out for what it can run in a session. Um, and so I have a new computer that I'm gonna get set up that's gonna be able to better handle all of the things that are going on when I'm writing. So that'll be fun to get going as well.
Cool. What about outside of music?
Um, outside of music, uh, huge fantasy football nerd. So
Ooh.
like next week, next week is like gonna be one of it's gonna be good. I have 3 fantasy football drafts. I've got the EP coming out. It's opening game on Thursday for the NFL season, and then opening weekend. I couldn't ask for a better handful of things going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
screw the next year. This next week is.
Yeah. Next week. Yeah. Who cares about anything after that? So yeah. That's a lame answer, but that's just where my head is at right now.
Hey, it's fair. I want
Yeah.
I wanted your
Dude,
answer, so
definitely not a lame answer. Fantasy
Yeah.
football is awesome.
Yeah.
I've been in my
No,
leagues for like 13 years.
oh, that's so cool. Yeah. I
It's
don't have anything that's
it's
been
fun.
around that long, but yeah, it's a good
A
time.
lot of people have come and gone. I think only like 3 of us are OG members
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
league.
That's usually how that goes.
And I don't think 3 of us were actually OG members of the league. It was
Just
a
yeah.
restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the league has been around. People just come and go.
Yep. Yeah.
Like the Raiders, just between cities. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much any Oakland sports team. They're gonna go somewhere else eventually. There's no.
Vegas. I want to go watch a game there, though.
Yeah.
I saw the stadium being built, but I haven't been in there since it's been built, and
Okay.
everyone says it's super cool. I don't know.
Are you a Raiders fan? Who's your NFL team?
The Chiefs.
Oh,
I'm a Chiefs fan. Not a fair weather fan, dude.
ah,
yes.
So my grandmother was a Raiders fan. They play in the same division as Kansas City, and when Joe Montana went over there, he was the greatest quarterback ever.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a child, and I was like, that is now my favorite football team. And they have been ever since. They just happen to be good now. And so now we get the hitters, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. All right. As long as you've put in the time, I won't judge. It's fine.
Who was your team?
I'm like a hesitant Vikings fan. You know, I think most Viking fans are like in the same boat where they're just like it's the same. The cycle repeats most years. You're like manage your expectations going into the season. Things seem like they're going well. You get really excited, and then you're like, no. Remember this happened last year. Calm down. And then you calm down for a couple weeks, and then like the playoff picture starts coming into play, and you see like, oh, like we could make the fucking Super Bowl. This is gonna be crazy. Well, we could get the 1 seed last year. We were like playing the Lions in week 18, and we're like, okay, this is crazy. Sam Darnold, take us to the promised land. And then you get to, the lights get too bright, and all of the weaknesses are exposed. And then you get to the playoffs, and you're like, hey, last week, flush it. Got a new week. And then you just get the shit kicked out of you, and then you're just heartbroken every single year. And there are Vikings fans who have been doing it for decades longer than I have. Like, I wouldn't consider myself a diehard. Like, I'm invested. I pay attention, watch the games. But, like, Yeah. So
And you guys have a new quarterback this year. Like, and Sam Darnold was so good last year.
Sam Darnold was really, really good for what he was supposed to be. I think JJ McCarthy has the potential to be excellent, right? He was like the 9th overall draft pick 2 years ago. Winning mentality, been on a winning championship team, right? He knows how to do it. But we'll see, manage expectations. We're in phase 1 right now. Yeah. Talk to me in like 6 to 8 weeks, and I'll be like showing up to work with purple and gold face paint on, just like
Oh yeah.
fully bought in. Yeah.
I will do that.
Yeah, please do. Can't wait to see what's going on. Yeah.
Well, good luck there and with your fantasy drafts. Like,
Thank you.
I'll tell you, I got the I've done one draft. You're
Okay.
good. I've done one draft, and I happened to get, I think I was 5th pick, and I got Bijan. Yeah, it was crazy. Saquon went first. Derrick Henry went second.
That's true.
What's his name? Chase went third, and then 4th, somebody reached, and I was like, "Really? You're gonna drop him to me at 5?"
That's crazy. I got Gibbs at 6 on last weekend. That was a shock to me as well. So Taylor does not fucking care about this.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Gibbs went 4th. I'm sorry. It wasn't a reach.
I can't contribute anything.
No, you don't have
Gibbs
to lie.
6th? Who did they take ahead of him? Like, somebody was a reach out of there.
Somebody reached. Well, Henry is a reach at the 2.
I mean, he had so many
He
yards.
was great. Yeah, no, that's you can't deny that. But also, just like every expert ranking has Derrick Henry as like he's top 10 still, but he's not the number 2 running back. He might be still, but it's all just about patterns and.
I had pick 11 last year.
We are getting into the weeds.
Well, I think, I don't know, something about him. Like, he's magical. But I had pick 11 last year, and I got Saquon, and, dude, everyone thought Saquon was done.
Yep.
But he's also not, like, 39, so.
Yeah. But you know what? They're all just, like, superhuman freakazoids, like, crazy. And I, like... think about like what NFL players look like in the 1970s, and you imagine you just like pick up Derrick Henry and put him back then, and just like nobody's tackling that guy. Like just get him the ball and he's gonna score. Just like dragging hordes of men across the football field. Yeah,
dude, is scary.
It's huge.
Monster.
Yeah.
That's fun. I'm glad you're a football fan. That's funny. I fucking love it.
Ryan's a Patriots fan, so.
Oh shit! So he knows my fucking pain right now.
Yeah.
When you're great, when you're on top of the world,
yep.
Everyone wants to hate.
Yep.
My team name is the Brady Bunch.
Nice.
Because respect to Tom.
Yeah, dude. That guy's incredible as well. Ryan's from Maine, like so he gets to be a Patriots fan. You know.
He's allowed.
He lives there. It's fine. He used to, at least. Yeah, it's better than being a Panthers fan. That's for sure. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, guys. This has been a long one, and that's gonna do it though. Like, dude, for real, Sam. The fact that you're here right now with us, this is incredible. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your music. Like, this has been an awesome experience. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't believe it's happening still. I can't believe this just happened. So, seriously, dude, thank you so much for being here. You want to say anything else to the fans before we go?
Yeah, no. Thank you guys for having me. thanks for your kind words. I appreciate your time and allowing me and the band to have a platform to reach other people. So yeah, hope that people enjoy this abomination of 4 songs that we've created. Yeah, that's it.
Dude, again, thank you. Guys, everyone watching, thank y'all so much for checking us out, checking out the channel. Thanks for checking out our very first interview, having a guest on our channel. Make sure you go spam all 4 of these songs on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, wherever you listen to music. All 3, yeah. Instagram, on YouTube itself. Got multiple accounts. Just click thumbs up multiple times. I mean, show the love. We're going to.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And that's going to do it for this one, guys. Again, thank y'all so much for watching.
Oh, you can also follow us on Instagram if you'd like. Our handle is linked down below. We'll catch you in the next video.
You didn't change it up at all.
Phenomenal.
That's the normal outro.
I didn't know. Okay.
What?
That's perfect.
I don't know.
Perfect.
It's perfect.
Excellent. Could have used one of these, though.
Okay.
Could have used one of these. Peace. You like to do that one. I've seen that one before.
See you later.
Bye, guys. And then you just flipping the bird after the camera stops rolling. If you're gonna leave a mean comment down below, just imagine your mom sees what you're gonna say before you say it. And remember, there's other people on the other side of the computer that you're saying these things to. They've got lives and feelings and emotions, and you're hurting them. No.
Just start crying.
I wish I could. It's on command.
I can't wait to read comments
I'm excited.
for an episode, like the comment reading.
I was talking to Jeff about this, Taylor. I don't like reading comments because, just the appreciation means a lot, but after a while, you just yeah, no, this is great. Everyone's saying really nice things. But then there's one person who has some fucking dog shit take, doesn't know what they're talking about, and it just makes me so angry.
And that's the one that you remember and think about all the time.
Except from the last 2 songs, there have been a handful of just the most unhinged, neurotic comments that I don't remember exactly what they are, but I just remember reading them. One of the videos, somebody was like, "Thanks, now I'm pregnant." I don't know what that means. I don't think that we did that. And then there was one, I'm going to go and find this one and read it to you because I just my memory can't do it justice. Blake sent it to me in a text message. So Blake's sleep schedule is way skewed. We're up at almost opposite hours of the day. But he texted it to me, and on release night and on release the day before, I sleep so poorly. Because I'm just up checking my phone constantly. It's terrible. But it's all just it's for the vibes. But I roll over and I see this long message from Blake at 4 a.m. And I had no idea what was going on until I saw the comment on YouTube the next day. He just copy and pasted it in a group chat with me and Blake and Ryan. But I thought Blake was saying whatever this was, and in a fever dream state in the middle of the night. I was so confused. There's all kinds of spaces and it
Yes.
multiple pressing enter multiple times. Not gonna lie, ... enter. This track is going to put you guys in the map. 3 fire emojis.
Not on it.
Otherwise, ... it's still a path to God. He wills it, he can destroy it. Left ... is just the scenic route with a laughing, crying face, a mind exploding face, the sideways smirk, and an alien. Knowledge is power ... enter. Ignorance is bliss. The key to happiness, perspective. Smiley face, red heart. Talk is cheap, but silence ... microphone emoji.
I think you just wrote your lyrics for your next song.
Guys, it's too good. Somebody wrote that. That's crazy. Another human being took to their keyboard either on their computer or on their phone and just decided that they were gonna create greatness. And
That's a good one. That was poetry.
I bet that beats any weird comment you guys have gotten on a video. That would be a fun game to play. Just keep your best one in your back pocket until you need it. And then you just like, all right, I'm ready for my number 1 ultimate card. Nobody's beating this. There you go.
I already know off the top of my head too.
Yeah.
I'll read it to you right now, but it has something to do with like solo cup and dragging some kind of body part across glass, a gymnasium of glass.
For miles.
My God. Okay.
I'll find it for you.
Please do it and send it to me.
We'll play this game soon.
It sounds so fun.
It's a good one.
I'll start accumulating my best friends. So, yeah.
That's fun.
Fuck, dude. Man, I had a comment I was gonna read you. God damn it. Like a serious one.
Oh. From one of our videos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of the ones that commented earlier. Can I just read it real quick? It was a short one.
Yeah, I can
Well,
find
it's
it.
kinda like,
Before we go.
Might as well.
it's a okay. So on our last reaction to the Morning Star, I titled it "The Future of Deathcore." Right? And my pinned comment was, do y'all agree with the title of our video? If not, blah 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 blah. Right? We had somebody in Cold Dark Matter 1731 writes, and I quote, as I'm reading it, "As a lifelong consumer of all the different genres of heavy metal and watched deathcore evolve since the beginning, your title is 100% correct. Older DC is boring after 3 songs. They've added some technicality and nuance to the genre, which it needed desperately." How does that make you, man?
That's so sick. You normally don't hear that from people who like the people who are into deathcore when it was first starting think that that's peak. So that's cool to somebody that is like sort of traveling through the different evolutions of the genre and still finding enjoyment in it. So cool that we were able to bring that to that person. Dark Matter. Was it Dark Matter? Is that what you said? Or something?
Cold
Dark
Matter.
Cold Dark Matter. Oh, yeah.
I read one of his comments on a previous video, and he was like, holy shit. I was like, man, he just has another fucking banging comment. I wanted to share it with you because I thought it was super cool, too.
Yeah, that is super cool. As much as I like talk about how I hate reading comments, like I do still read like all of them. So it is what it is. Yeah, that's awesome. I had not seen that one though. So
it's buried. It's a comment on my comment, like a reply.
Yeah,
it's a cool one.
Yeah,
it's recent.
But it's pretty validating that what you're trying to do in deathcore, it sounds like it's coming across.
Yeah, 100%.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for you guys.
Yeah. I'm excited to just like, I don't know. I'm excited to see this finished video. I'm going to go watch the music video that we got 5 more times before I go to sleep. Go to bed with my little lullaby. Yeah,
Sweet dreams.
my aunt and uncle host this like music and food event at their house where like they have a bunch of friends that play music from their area, but also just like out of state and all over the place, go and they do like this rotating set list of musicians for like 5-6 hours. So that's tomorrow. And so I have 6 songs that I'm like playing on, and it's all like rock and like I think the most engaging song that I'm on is Tornado of Souls by Megadeth, if you know that one. Um, but it should be fun. It's definitely
No originals.
no originals. No, we'll spare them this time. Yeah. Yeah. I think what I'm most excited about, and I won't even get to experience it live, is to just like hear like these songs just like loud as fuck in a room. Just like the sub drops shake your stomach, you know? Kind of like, it's gonna be sick. It's just like damage people's hearing for the rest of their lives.
Dude, I didn't know if I was going to recover earlier. It was rough for a minute.
That's every time you guys finish one of our songs, there's always like this period where especially Taylor is always just like on skates, like just like in a different dimension. And then you subject both of you to 18, 19 minutes of it straight. And yeah, I think
you're the only one we've done this for twice now, because we did it on the Poetic Edda, and we're like, I was like, fuck, dude, like,
yeah, I remember that thinking? One too.
Why?
So it's like that comment where you listen to it in full as it's intended to, and you guys had listened to Edda in the Dropbox folder with all the final masters. For whatever reason on the phone app, it will like just consecutively play them, which is super cool. And so I'm able to listen to what it's like to listen through in full. And like, I've listened to these songs hundreds of times through writing, mixing, mastering, and post. But like, yeah, you put somebody else in that, and there's like so much to digest in 20 minutes. Yeah, I feel like we should have taken like a pause the recording, 2 minutes. Everybody take a deep breath, drink some water, go shake your limbs out. Do a lap. Yeah, go say hi to Peter, and then come back and revisit. That's something that I think about, like a full album with that level of intensity for 8 songs, like 45 minutes. I don't know. Like, there's obviously a market for that. Like, you know, Sign's album is pushing an hour, I think. And, you know, people do it. It gets people respond well to it. It just feels like, how do you do that without making it exhausting for the listener in a bad way? That'll be an interesting piece of territory to explore. So,
well, I don't think you're there yet, so you got time.
Yeah,
figure it out.
Yeah,
that's a problem for future me.
It's a pretty interesting thought, though, because that.
Because it is a lot, right? Like, but I've done this before. I won't do it again. Have songs or music that gets released that I'm not stoked on. You know, there are skips on my album, like, that I'm, in hindsight, like, this song is clearly not up to snuff of the other songs, but it's on here because I decided I wanted 10 songs, right? There's no, I don't want to put anything out with fluff or extra, you know, here's a song that we half-assed because we wanted to get something out.
Mhm.
And so then like, what does 40 straight minutes of that feel like? Probably feels bad. I'm being honest. Probably feels not great, but yeah, we'll see how it all comes together.
You'll definitely need like an intermission in your live show for you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, certainly. Yeah, Byron is poor Byron. He'll be fine. He's unreal, but like also I do not, especially like the Edda stuff was not written with a drummer in mind. We weren't like, yeah, somebody's gonna play this someday. Like, no, I don't know who he is, but fuck him. Yeah. That's how like Morningstar feels and track one feels like couldn't be me. I didn't write it. If you can be mad at somebody for writing it, it certainly wasn't me. Don't check the credits.
Dude, we were probably good a long time ago. We've just been
3.5 hours, not bad.
That's
there's gotta
crazy.
be 30 minutes of decent material in there somewhere.
Including the 18.
Yeah, including the 18. You can find 12 minutes of talking. Just, you know what? Let's just have the video be 4 hours long. People
like my
tune out
dad.
for the first 20 minutes, they watch the music, and then there's just 3.5 hours of talking.
I told her, I was like, I think this might go long. We were on a call for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We spent about 2 minutes on the actual video.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, listen. When the caffeine hits the bloodstreams, I can't be asked to stop talking. It's just kind of how it goes. So
Let's see. I don't know how these pages fell out.
Oh, I ripped them out. Throw my notes. I'm sorry. I'll take those.
I thought they were just coming out of the. I'm over here. I'm like, my binder's falling apart.
Like a
it's
calendar.
literally, I did it. Oh.
It's okay.
I don't think it's
His arms were all in my box.
It's
That sounds
it's
bad.
like it's so weird.
it is such an interesting visual to see.
We're actually like
your,
this
your
close.
arms are
Hold
like
on.
6 feet long. Yeah, that is so weird.
You have skinny arms. What does your arm look like coming across the fold?
Yeah, that-
hers looks super long.
It's like yeah, it's gonna be like a 6 foot long arm.